Welcome to the Sugar Shack. I know y'all have been waiting, and I am so thrilled to bring y'all in and show you the fine work that Mr. Buddy has done. I was the painter, but that's the only part I really played in this build. Come on. I'd be lying if I said I had like a drill in my hand. Not happening. But let's come in and take a look at Miss Lippy's Sugar Shack. Let's walk on in. And as you walk in, you can see that we have the sink here. It does not have all the plumbing yet. We still have that left to do. We're waiting on the tankless hot water tank to come in. So that's on hold. Probably about 4 more days and it should be in. But this is where it begins, right here. And then we're gonna turn. We still have the stove to put in. We have the vent-a-hood, but I'm looking for a good used stove. This is the kitchen area. This is where y'all are gonna see me film most of all of our recipes and canning. I still have more to bring in. I still have another blue tote that houses the regular bands. This blue tote here houses the wide mouth bands. And I have my empty jars. I have 3 cases inside because I'm still working on potatoes. There is our dehydrator. Great counter space. I still have painting to do right on the edge of the countertops. Can you see we did stain, or I did. I stained the wood. I think it just makes it pop. Then we're going to move up. Great storage up here. I put our meat slicer, our meat grinder, our crocks, our pickling salt, because I will be canning out here. Now let's turn to the other wall. And in this corner is where we're going to put the regular size refrigerator. We find one. Right now I took the small refrigerator out of the garage that we have, and I'm going to utilize it for right now. But a large one will be going here. And then here is the desk. He did an amazing job. And there's my printer. But I want y'all to look at this. He had to get me a step stool. I couldn't jump up in that big chair. Now it does lower, but this is a stand or sit desk, and that's what I wanted. Then I have all my bins. And this apron here is actually my processing apron. It's a food grade apron. So when I'm mixing and blending, I walk in and I put my apron on. And y'all, look at this. The freeze dryer. Now, he still has a shelf to put down below, because in this box is all the hoses and hardware to get it connected. So there will be a shelf below. And where this box sits is actually where my deep freeze goes. We're going to take the small one that's in the garage and put it here, because a lot of things will have to be flash froze before it goes into our freeze dryer. Y'all, I'm so excited. Now let's start back as we began the video. And we're going to go around. Great storage. Everything is labeled. This is actually where I will be packaging. As you can see, some of the blends are in the totes. And then here is all of the seasonings. We have them in alphabetical order. I'm loving that. So we'll go back up. And this back wall is where all of our labeling and mailers are. So I mail on this back wall, and then this little corners part of the countertop, that's where I can set my trays that come out of the freezer. So I've got designated space for each station. I have my license. There's our gloves, our beard hat, our beard guard, the nets for our hair, and everything is sealed. This is where the magic happens. Y'all remember that stainless steel table? I'm loving it. I can roll it any direction that I need. This is where everything is blended. And as you can see, we do have stainless steel bowls. Every instrument in here is stainless steel. It's required, and thank goodness I already had quite a bit of this. But what I did do is I purchased 1 cup measures, and I have one for every bucket that you see down here. Because I only had 3 and I was having to wash them out, scoop another one. So we did get 1 cup measures for every seasoning. So there you have a glimpse at Miss Lippy's Sugar Shack. Y'all, I am just beyond thrilled. Now, like I said, we do have a few other things to put in, and of course I will bring you back and show you. But tomorrow we can kick back off to, I almost said regular scheduled program. Well, it sounds good, don't it? So tomorrow we may not be in the garden. It's 97 degrees. Yes. We may whip something up. I've been cooking large pot meals. We had a big Sunday lunch yesterday. That'll carry us for a couple of days. But I'll whip up something because I still got 50 pounds of potatoes to put up. So I got to get to peeling here pretty soon. But I'm just beside myself. Oh, and let me let y'all know. Some of you received the sample giveaways in your orders. And that's okay. But you winners that actually won, yours went out today. And I only had, so far, to my knowledge, 1 heat cup. That was it. I mean, it was rectified in 5 minutes through an email. So I'm very proud of myself because I kind of got overloaded and I was like, uh-oh. So, yeah, I'm very, very proud of myself for maintaining it, getting the orders out. But the winners to the game that we played 2 weeks ago, I believe is on the 10th, somewhere around there. Well, y'all's samples went out today because some customers actually got them. And I know they're thinking, why do we have sample bags? Let's call it a lanyard. So we have it. We're done. Well, we're not done, but I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked. So I'm at the desk. I can upload from here. Everything is wired in. I have full internet out here. Yeah. And I'm missing a couple of labels on some baskets. It just dawned on me. So I'll get them whipped up real quick and I'll get this edited. There ain't much editing. Y'all know I don't do a whole lot of editing. But here's the sugar shack. The only thing left to do outside, we will have its own power pole. And we will be building a porch and a floor. So we will have a porch eventually on the sugar shack. It's going to cut some of that sun because that evening sun's coming right into the door. So that's going to help with that. Other than that, just some appliances and run the plumbing and we're good to go. I'm excited. I keep looking at that freeze dryer because let me tell you, when he put it up there, I was like, can I do this? Yes, I can. With Buddy's help the first couple of rounds. But I can do this. So I keep looking at it going, wow. It is out of the box. It has its own plug. He'll finish up all the other hoses. And before you know it, Lippy will be freeze-dried. So I'll come up with something tomorrow. Probably won't be in the garden. Y'all, it's too hot. If I start some of my seeds right now, because extended forecast doesn't look like we have a cool off. I may put it off another 7 days. Of course, hopefully we can get some dirt brought in between now and then. So, as always, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. Thank you. Thank you. Because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be here making this video. Your love, your patience is beyond anything I could have ever dreamed of. See y'all tomorrow.